What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? It's the man you all know and love, Edigga. That's right. That's right. And you know what you're watching right here, Friday, 8 o'clock. You know what time it is. You know how I get down. Right here in the studios of Charm City Direct TV is Let's Talk with Edigga live right here on Facebook Live. And if you really don't mess with Facebook Live like that, you can go to YouTube and go to Charm City Direct TV, or you could go to Periscope, which is Twitter. Y'all didn't know that, did you? Y'all didn't know that Periscope, Periscope is the streaming service for Twitter. Learn something new every day. You could go there, Charm City Direct, no TV, at Charm City Direct. This young man that I'm gonna bring on in a minute is probably one of the most prolific artists out there right now in Baltimore. And the reason why I say that prolific is because he grinds, he performs, he gives you a great show. The energy is there. And also he is a part of the awesome dynamic. I call them the modern day New Day. If you watch wrestling, if you're a wrestling fan, you know who I'm talking about. And I'm talking about none other than Exo Skeleton right here. But he's not going to talk about his music. He's going to talk about his other passion, which is art, with his company that he owns and the creator of, which is Red Designs. And I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to let him come on right now, because this brother, what can I say? Everybody, Exo Skeleton, what's good with you, bro?
Clap for me, bitch. It's like, what's going on, folks?
I'm good, bro. I'm just letting y'all know now. This is bro. This is fam. Y'all know how I am. Kind of treat fam and bros kind of differently. You see what I'm saying? So we're going to cut up. We're going to do what we do. First and foremost, I want to say, Exo, thank you. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me. I deeply appreciate it, and I'm super stoked right now, man. This is awesome. I didn't know that neither. Power positivity.
Yes. Shout out to D the Boss that's watching.
D the Boss.
Yes.
It's a shot fired. That's my dude.
Now, I'm going to say this. I've always noticed that, you know, of course, I noticed you're a dope artist. Want to say that.
Thank you.
You do it for me, man, musically, you know, no homo. When you guys get on stage, and I'm talking about yourself and the guild, y'all do it for me, because with all of this other ratchet stuff out here, all of this mumbo, y'all deliver that pure hip hop. Y'all give it to me. And I want to say again, thank you for doing that. But there's another side of Exo Skeleton that people don't know. You are a very talented and dope artist.
Yes, I am.
Yes. And people have seen the logo of Red Designs, and we're going to talk about that tonight. Tell the people out there a little bit about Red Designs. I want to know the RED. It's kind of, you know, it's R period, E period. You know how I am with logos and design and logos and names. Right, we're going to get to your name. We're going to get to your name in a minute, but talk about the RED and Red Designs. Where did that come from, or what did that stand for?
Okay. So it's funny. I told my mentor that this was going to happen. You know, like, he's going to ask me, what does the red mean in Red Designs? Okay. The new version, I'm gonna get to the old one, but the new version means redirecting energy directly. Ooh. And what I mean when I say that is, whenever a person gets in contact with an artist, whether it's for graphic work or any kind of media, their minds is always in different places.
Okay.
It's really hard to get a read off of a person because they know what they want, but it's hard for them to put it out in words. So that's when that energy that's being directed to me, I redirect it directly back at them and make sense of whatever it is that they're telling me, to give them a better understanding, like, okay, that's what you're telling me. This is what I'm seeing. connecting the dots, bridging the gap, and putting everything together. So that's what the new meaning of RED is.
Okay.
The original meaning is react, engage, destroy. That's the original one.
I'm writing this down. React,
engage, destroy.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
So react, engage, react to the enemy, destroy whoever steps in. No, react, engage, react to the enemy, engage with extreme prejudice, and destroys everything that's standing, leaving nothing standing. Just take everything out.
Wow.
But they're talking competition wise.
Okay.
But that's what it means. So it's two different meanings to it. That's just like Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang means we usually take other niggas' garments. I forgot what the second meaning behind that is. So it's a play on stuff like something like that.
Okay. Wow. And I was watching a video that you did earlier, explaining, where you was going to be at tonight, the interview. And I need to say this before I forget. I love the mask. Like I said, we popped in, love it.
Thank you.
It's original. Because when I first heard about you, Exo, the picture that I saw, you had the first mask. I forget the person. There's a name for that person.
V for Vendetta.
Say again.
V for Vendetta.
Yeah, and I said, who in the blue hell is this? I did, and I said, and they said that's Exo Skeleton, and I said, oh, okay. And we were at the I want to say Baltimore Crown Awards. And I think I was sitting by myself, and you walked up, and you was like, "What's up, man? How you doing?" And I was like, "Who is this?" So that's how we became to know each other and so forth. But you did an interview earlier today, and you said you've been drawing since you was 4.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So 4 years old, and I distinctly remember my oldest brother, Israel. I hope he's watching, because he's a real big. He plays a real important role on me getting started. He used to draw. Like my 2 older brothers was drawing.
Okay.
So he showed me, like, this is what I'm doing. So it started as stick figures, and then like with every kid, they look at Batman, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So you start drawing the stick figures, making them try to look like Batman or Ninja Turtles. Again, me and my brother, we going back and forth. And as time progresses, he started getting better. I started getting better.
Okay.
It was like he would level up, and I would level to where he used to be at. So always going back and forth. And it was at one point where we stopped copying off of Marvel and DC, because that's what we grew up on, because my father put that, like, he was an advocate comic book reader. He had mad comic books, and he used to just come home, read them, let us read it, and we would just draw everything from it. So we stepped away from Marvel and DC and started making our own universe, started making our own characters. And then we was making our characters go against the X-Men back when the 90s cartoon was out and all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
And it was one time, and I remember this, me and my brother had a contest.
Okay.
Who could draw the most comic books within 2 weeks?
Okay.
He had 40, I had 39. He beat me by 1. So and from that, I just kept it up. Of course, he didn't do it as much, but eventually he stopped, and I just kept going with it. I just kept creating because I fell in love with it. This is something that I'm real good at, and a lot of people like what I do, and I love what I do. Yeah. And may he rest in peace, Stan Lee is one of the main, besides my brother, he's one of the main reasons why I really got into drawing like that. Okay. So all that, every comic books, cartoons, games, kung fu, anime, all that plays a big role in me being an artist. Okay. So like I've been doing this for a minute. Like I actually told somebody recently, I'm good at music. I love music. That's another thing I've been doing for a long time. That's embedded in my family.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing that for a long time. If I make it with the music, that's cool. I would love it. But my art, that's where my heart and soul is.
Okay.
Oh, Liz, hey, what's up? Trisha Johnson. Oh God, we gotta talk about that. Hi, Polis. Hello, Polis. Your mama called you Polis. I'm gonna call you Polis.
What's going on, sis?
Okay, that's good.
Now, let's talk about congratulations, by the way. One of your pieces was displayed at Studio 23.
Oh yes,
and it was also bought. It was also sold.
Yeah.
So talk about that. And like I said, congratulations.
Thank you.
Talk about that for a minute.
So, hello, Rello. That real quick. I know the spotlight doesn't on me, but I really want to give this man his props.
Yes.
His grind, his passion, yo, his will to do all this shit, yo. I hope and pray that this man get everything that he's gunning for, yo, because he's working his ass off, yo. God damn, yo. I watch him, yo, and I'm like, yo, I need to match that shit because he is on one, yo. That energy he had, yo, he snatched that shit from somewhere, yo. Wherever you're getting it from, I'm going to get it too. So
he make me. I tell him all the time, not to cut you off. I tell him all the time. I say, Rello, you make me tired just by looking at you. I said today, Exo, I said what I couldn't even begin to think about how to do half of what he do. Honestly, I was sitting here today and in here, and I said, how can I at least try? The man works, and then after work, he's talking, he's hooking up deals, he's at the studio. My hat goes off to him, man. His grind is unbelievable.
Yo, yes, yo, that's the dude, that's the homie, yo. Oh yeah, the artwork at the studio is dope. Hi,
Yes.
Sharon. What's up? So he had, I don't know.
I know.
I don't know yet. Hell, when I get it, you'll get it. So Hello Rollo put up something about, he's allowing artists to put that artwork in. Yes. I don't want no money. Whatever you make, you keep. Damn. And I'm like, I really haven't thrown my artwork out there like that the way I was supposed to. I think this would be a good idea. So the two pictures that I have there, one is of the talented Miss Polish Shakespeare, which is the one that sold. Her picture sold.
Okay.
So hers, and then there's a picture of my darling lady. That one is the design that I made of her. So those are the two pictures that's hanging up there. When I got the news that it sold, I was dead asleep. And then I woke up and I just seen, and I was looking like, yo, what the fuck? This is I literally popped out of the bed. I woke my girl up, all kinds of shit. So I was happy. It's a trip seeing my work displayed. Like someone might have bought it. It's on somebody's shirt. Dude, I'm trying to. Oh, good lord! Someone's trying to look at the video on the can. So, but yeah, like the pictures that I drew, they was I'm always ideas always flying away, always flying. So when it had, when I thought about it, like the first one was my lady.
Okay.
She's always taking pictures. Like, she'll take probably a good 200 before she find that either one or two that she likes.
Okay.
I'm normally skimming through them.
Okay.
And I'll find one that I like, and the one that I drew off her is the one that I like.
Okay.
The one of Poetless wasn't planned. It was a picture that she took, and when I seen it, I was like, I'm taking that. I sent a message to her like, yo, I am taking that. What you talking about? And I sent her the picture like, I'm taking this. I'll be right back. So, and it worked out well. I love both pictures, so it's dope.
That's what's up. And the picture also, the picture that you did for Wu-Tang, that picture, oh my God, it's the one thing people I can honestly say about your artwork is it's realistic.
Yeah.
Even the picture that you sent over for me, and I did the
flyer.
Flyer for, you know, I love it. I said this, oh my God, I couldn't wait to, you know, take that and put it back out there and
Yeah, baby.
I couldn't wait to put it back out there to let people see, and you created that as well.
Yes, that's my self-portrait.
Okay. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Okay,
Talk about before you go on to talk about what you got coming up, your projects. Talk about private art galleries for to display local art and just display local art, because there's a ton of local artists that's out there and just waiting for a place like Studio 23 to house their art. What you think about that? What's your opinion on that, Exo?
So, along with Studio 23, there's actually another art gallery. It's called the Gallery About Nothing. It was originally called the Sand Gallery, and then it was called
the tiny little art gallery.
Yeah. It was created by my homeboy Millie Underwood, whatever you want to call him, Millie. I know him as Millie.
Yeah.
That's another place that does it. So those are the only two that I know about. I think that idea and concept is something that really needs to be pushed. A lot of local, Mr. Lyrics, what's up, bro?
What's going on, Brian?
A lot of local artists, thanks for all this. A lot of local artists, they don't get a chance to display their graphic works like that. I tell a lot of people all the time, graphic artists, or any artists in general, but mainly graphic artists, in my opinion, do not get the respect that is supposed to be given to them. There's a whole lot that goes into sitting there, brush stroke at the brush stroke, pen stroke at the pen stroke, pencil at the pencil, getting this size together, that size together, especially if you're working with somebody or you're doing your own. It is a lonely craft, which is one of the things my mentor tell me. It's a very lonely craft. But everybody's out there partying and celebrating and living life and turning up and getting lit. We are at our drafting table, just toiling away, getting that one stroke, making it perfect, everything.
Yeah.
Making everything perfect. Just so a person could look at it like, oh man, that's amazing and that's good and blah blah blah. Or for a client to say, oh, you charge that much? All you doing is drawing. It isn't a really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. Thank you for that, Paulus. But yeah, so art galleries to display artists, I think that's beautiful. I think a lot of local artists, graphic artists, whatever, needs more avenues like that. Like, this is not something that we just do just to pass time. Of course, originally when each one of us started, it was a hobby, but it went from a hobby to a way of life, and from a way of life to a paycheck.
Yeah.
But it's still in us. That's still our second lifeline. Like, I could lose everything. If I still have my art, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm good. Because that's what made me. So having a nice gallery, a place where you could, set up your work and people look at like, oh man, this is what you've been doing. This is beautiful. This is awesome. Like, hey, thank you. I appreciate that. That's good. A little bit of gratitude goes a long way.
Yeah.
Paulus, make sure you send that to me. Thank you. But yeah, okay. Back when you was a child or your child came to you with that spaghetti or macaroni little painting or something, picture stuff, and they show you like, Mom, Dad, look what I did. You're like, oh, that's beautiful, baby. I'm gonna put it right here on the, on the freezer right there, and everybody walk past like, hey, that's some good ass work. Okay, as an adult, Nigga, I done made me my macaroni picture. Bitch, you gonna admire my shit. Put it on your micro on your freezer. Like, come on, stop playing games. It took me a long time to do that. You know how much I done sacrificed mac and cheese for this shit. You won't look at this today.
You could have made a meal out of that.
I could have made that. You know how many people that like macaroni and cheese, baked macaroni and cheese on a Sunday? And I decided to sacrifice, right, babe? And I decided to sacrifice that shit for a picture. You're going to look at this, okay? You're going to like the fact that I made this sacrifice. I'm hungry looking at this shit. Love it, all right? But it's the same concept, though. It's the same concept. If I'm sitting, it have been times. Okay, for example, the Wu-Tang joints that I did.
Yeah,
I literally took almost every day after I got off of work, whatever remaining hours I had before it was time for me to go to sleep. That's what I was doing.
Okay.
There was times I wasn't social. There was times I forgot to eat. There was times where I missed my time for me to go to sleep. There was times that
I think he froze. I'm not sure what happened. Okay, I think he's trying to pop back in. Everybody, that was my good friend Exo Skeleton. Let's see if he tries to reconnect. Let's see if he try to reconnect. But the idea, what we was talking about, people, if you just joining us, we was talking about the idea of having more art galleries here in the city to display art, and not only to display art, to display the art and sell the art. Shout out to Millie Vanderwood, and shout out to Studio 23, who has implemented. Okay, here you go. I'm bringing it back in.
I don't know what the hell happened. It's a little
yeah, you like stuck. You was like for a minute.
Like, oh shit!
Yeah, that was a dope picture too.
I'm just gonna say the fuck. But yeah. Again, there was times where I even forgot to call my baby to tell her good night and I love her. Like,
yeah,
all that shit is it is sacrifice. If it's something that you love so much, that shit is your burning passion, and it's your will, it's your desire, it's your going up, you're going to sleep, it's your sunset and your sunrise. If that's something that you have, then you shouldn't have to compromise, and you shouldn't have to give it up. If that's you, keep that shit going at all means, and it happens, you know. So a lot of my artwork, it's like 100% full on. Like, I don't like half-ass, and even when I finish, I look at it and I critique the hell out of it. Everybody like, oh, this is awesome, this is beautiful. I'm looking like, I fucked up right there. Got to go back and fix it.
Yeah. So you got some things in the works, man. Been hearing about it. I want to say again, thank you for choosing Charm City Direct TV for introducing the artist side, visual artist side of yourself. So tell the people out there, you know, what you working on, man.
Oh shit. So I guess, you know, my homie Edigga, Mr. Exclusive, you know, gotta make sure I keep the reputation up. I don't want to, you know, sell no fucking wolf tickets. I want to say, nah, y'all ain't nothing going on. You be looking at me later on, and we go off the air, and I tell you what's going on. Nigga, why you share that shit? Come on. Fuck it, why not, right? So, I am actually working towards doing my very own standalone art show.
Wow.
20 original pieces.
Wow.
That I want to display. I'm actually Yeah, thank you. I'm actually getting the images together that I want to use and getting thoughts and ideas and like everything out on paper. Um, I'm not going to really start promoting anything or showing anything probably 2 to 3 months prior to the event.
Okay.
So everything is in the ground stages.
Okay.
I have an idea how I want to do everything.
Okay.
Um, I have a target date.
Okay.
Okay, that part I'm not sharing, but this is as good as it gets.
Yeah.
I'm doing the Russo brothers. I answered the question. You didn't say how far to go though, so boom, there it is. But this is happening. This is something that I want to do. I actually was involved in an art show. I was one of the featured artists. As a matter of fact, that's where the Wu-Tang Clan pictures came from. That was part of a art show. As a matter of fact, it was the in the Sound Gallery. They had a Wu Wednesday art show. Millie got a couple. My cousin Tina B that worked with Millie. That's what she introduced me to him. And I did everything through that, and I had my own wall. I did all 9 members, and it was really a really dope experience. I loved it, but I'm like, okay, I want to do my own standalone art, and I just want to display. It's not. I don't want it to be too extravagant. It could be something. It's going to be a little intimate, little gathering. People looking and stuff like that, and that's basically a good time. Around artwork, if people got questions, want to ask me things like how this happened, blah, 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 I'm all for it. It's just something, it's just knocking something off of the bucket list, and it's something that I really wanted to do. It's a lot of stuff that I've done as an artist. I designed the logo for a company called Mystique. Shout out to my homeboy Keith if he's watching. His program Mystique, and Genuine has one of the hats that he designed, that I designed, that he got made. And Genuine had a hat when the Instagram and everything post that bitch like boom, check this out, yada yada yada. I'm looking like, damn, that's dope as shit. Bond Street District, I designed something for them. Shout out to DDM and Paul Hudson. I love that group. I designed something for them. Brian Lyrics, album cover, Ali Voso, logo, of course, Sound Gallery. I did a couple logos for them. Let's see, TAGMG. I did something with them.
Because that's fam. That's
that's not family. That's family. That's Nihato Grasshopper family. The Kid Only. I did something for him. Of course, Paula Shakespeare. That's a homie. A lot of the stuff that she has, I did it. So Baltimore's son, his son. I want to see the hey. Hold up. There you go, bro. Look at that. Sexy as shit. See that? Vintage garments, like my homie J Royale. So, who else? I didn't did a lot of shit. Jace, Tribe Baby Jesus, his logo. I designed that for him. My people wouldn't know if I don't say it, but when they see the name and they see the logo, they're like, "Oh shit, is that you, Exo?" Like, yeah. Music videos, Flowing Waters. I did that.
Yeah. Okay.
The Guild. I did that.
Yeah.
So, everywhere.
Yeah. I love it. Because I'm a true advocate of people who just don't stay in the box. I like people that think outside of the box and do multiple things like yourself. And with your art, with your music, I knew that you was doing something, but I didn't know what it was. And I think that, just how you presented it just a few minutes ago, it's a lot of people that, like myself, I knew, but I didn't know. I think that's good because right now, you know, we living in a society, EXO, where, you know, people like to copy. And I'm kind of glad that, you know, you had it. You really didn't put it out there per se. You see what I'm saying? And people like myself will appreciate it more. And when it happens, it's like with this art gallery or with this showcase that you're about to do, I think it's wonderful. And that's what we need now because one is different because you don't normally see artists in this capacity showing off their art. So I love it. I love it. And I just think that this right here of what you're going to do is going to set the trend for a lot of other people to do these type of events. You know, have your display your art. You know, artists display your art, put it out there so people will see it and hopefully buy it. You know, frame it, put it up in your bedroom, in your living room. I love it. I absolutely love it.
I wanted to bring back the old the brick and mortar method because we take advantage of this little thing called social media, you know, the internet, you know, it, lack of a better term, it makes us lazy. Nobody like, oh, I could just sit back and watch, you know, he's going to post a picture on Instagram and on Facebook, you know, it's going to be up, you know, so I don't have to go there. No, let me take these pictures that are posted on folders and let me put these on walls. Come out the house on a Saturday, like around like 7:50, 8 o'clock or whatever. Come out. You can put your best dress on and look at these pictures that I'm about to do. Look at them on the wall and interact with me. Don't comment the shit. Comment. Tell me how you really feel. You know, people read stuff and they misread it and they read it and they put their own feelings into it. Like, oh, that's what you meant. No. Whatever you go and say, this is the perfect opportunity to say it. Say that shit to me in real life.
Yeah.
Like, what you like about it? You hate it? Not that I give a shit, but tell me what you hate about it. It's whatever. You know? Let's do this. Let's do this in real time. Let's not this right here. Let's get rid of this for a minute or so. Let's interact. So that's another reason why I want to do it. You know? And also, like, this would be my first time headlining any fucking thing. So this would actually be good. I mean, the sales, I would love that, but I more so want to like give people that does draw that sense of, dang, I think I could do some shit like this too. Like my mentor, dude, he is a monster. And I be putting my foot in his ass like, yo, you are good at what you do. Why don't you retired? You can literally paint. You could paint yourself a mansion if you want to. You just gotta do it. You know, his skill set way higher than mine.
Okay.
Like, but if you had get that same grind, that mentality that I'm having, like, he could easily look at my shit and straight shit on it. Like, yeah, your artwork and crap, but it's nothing, blah, blah, blah. This is true. How much money have you made off it versus how much money I've made off it? I'm going to trump you, you know, but it's not about that. It's about propelling. Like, dude, if I can make this with the little amount that I know, imagine what the hell you could do. That's motivation right there, dude. Go out and do it. I don't care who you are. If you got the drive, yo, go out and do it.
This is gonna. I solely believe, EXO. I think this is going to open some doors for a lot of local artists, visual art. I need to differentiate the two. Visual artists, to say, well, damn, he did it. Why can't I do it? You know,
exactly.
This is going to open the door, man. So I know. I was about to say, I think I know that you're on the road to something big. with this. And shout out, like I said, not over looking Millie Vanderwood or Hello Rello for what they're doing. But I just think that, you know, with this, it's going to give a lot of visual artists some motivation to come out and open up. You're going to give that motivation to people to say, you know, I had these over here in the crates, so to speak. It's time to break them out and start to make off of them and start letting people see my work.
Hell yeah, man! It's yo. I know I've met some talented artists, graphic artists, and first thing I asked, like, dude, what have you done with your talent? And they looking at me like, really haven't did nothing. I'm like, dude, is there an avenue? Do you need an avenue? Like, you gotta look. You gotta really put yourself out there because it's out there. It is out there. Like when I really start getting into freelancing, I really didn't know nothing about it. I was working with this locally owned clothing line called Shayo.
Okay.
And it was good. I learned a whole lot, but from there, I really started getting my feet wet and really started like putting my artwork in different places. You know, one of the crazy things working with Shayo, a very young, kind of sorta just got finished murdering somebody, but made away with it. Ray Lewis, actually came and purchased some of the clothes, and some of the clothes had my design on it. Wow. So when I first got that information, I kind of sort of processed, but then as I got older, I really took it in hindsight. I was like, wait a minute, talking about nigga celebrity had my artwork on their body. Like, damn, that's pretty fucking dope. Yeah. Like I had people come up to me, can you design me a tattoo? Yeah, design it. They like pay me like $50 for it. Didn't make a you know a lot of noise on shit. $50 is cool to a young dude in his early 20s and shit. Okay. Like a couple of weeks later, yo, look at the tattoo. I'm looking like, oh shit, that's mean. Like it's messing with me, you know. So doing that, I was airbrushing for a long time. Then I started designing t-shirts, started doing clothes. Had my own clothing line for a minute, blah blah blah. That was okay. Okay. I did a lot with my artwork, which is good. Working on comic books. I actually have a comic book that I'm working on. Slowly but surely, my lady is the author. I'm the illustrator, so she's a way better writer than I am. Okay. So, but if you real quick, for everybody out there that has any kind of talent, whether you're a musician, artist, poet, whatever, use your talent.
Yes.
Do not sleep on yourself.
Yes.
If you have somebody in your corner and they are pushing you forward with that shit, then that's the person you keep. Whoever you have in your corner is pushing you forward, that's who you keep. If you have somebody in your life, whether it's male or female, and they always feel as though that you're putting your talents before them and they got a great with it, then you need to show them the door. Because in actuality, nigga, they are the mistress. Your art is your husband, your wife. They was there first. When that person leaves, your art, your talent, that shit is still going to be there. Mm-hmm. Yo, do not sleep on yourself. Fucking go out there and do that shit. Whatever opposition may come your way, whoever on that BS, blah, 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 whatever. Do not stop you. This is what you was born to do. Stay true to you. Stay who you are. Fuck everybody else. Make what you're going to make. Create what you're going to create. Draw what you're going to draw. Write what you're going to write. It doesn't matter who like it or who love it. As long as that shit make you feel complete on the inside and it makes you who you are, that's all that matters. Yes, yo. Keep pushing. I don't give a fuck. If you can make money with it, that's cool. If you can't make money with it, fuck it. If that's what you have to do, keep going. Everybody else, they don't matter. That's all it is to it. That's exactly how I feel. A lot of people don't like my artwork. Fuck, a lot of people don't like me. You can hold those.
I I just put up a post about evolution. People don't respect evolution. When people say certain things about evolving, whether they acquired something new, they want to elevate their business, or you need to do this to get this. Some people look at you because before, you was doing this by yourself. And then now that it has gotten to a stage where, it's kind of bigger than what you can handle. It's still yours. It's still yours, but it's kind of bigger than what you had expected it to be, or you knew it was going to be big and you needed some help. But people, when you see that, when you see, hey, I need you to do this, people give you the side eye. What is your opinion about that, Exo? Whereas right now, you have your music, but also you have your art. I call that evolution. That you still do your music, which music is your passion, your grind. But now you're shifting into your art, that you want to put your art just as much as you love your music. I call that evolution. What is your opinion on that? How do you feel about when people don't respect your evolution?
Okay, so for people out there that's listening, you're about to hear my real vocabulary. The villain is about to approach the panel. So, when it comes to evolution, the way I look at it is, unfortunately, a lot of people, mainly humans, are closed-minded, has been boxed in, and has succumbed to the day-to-day norm or the everyday life.
Yes.
Where evolution is a scary thing to them because they wasn't introduced to it, or they have seen what people that elevate or seek evolution, what happens to them. They become crazy.
Yeah.
So with that being said, they choose to stay normal, stay sane, don't want to be the outcast, don't want to, tickle anybody off, because everybody's so censored nowadays. Everybody's so sensitive. Everybody is just, it's go to work, it's walk this way, it's what the Bible says, it's what mom says, it's what dad says, it's what the church says.
Yes.
You're not going to evolve if you're constantly holding yourself back, or you're constantly listening to what the norm is or what was taught to you.
Yeah.
That's not evolution.
Yeah.
Evolving is going past the meter. Evolving is going past the equation. Evolving is going from being a graphic artist to a hip-hop artist to a producer to a stage playwright to an actor to a doctor, all in one breath. That's what evolution is. Evolution is not doing anything that anybody is used to. I will tell you in a heartbeat, I am one of the most unbalanced, balanced, insane, sane people that you will ever meet. This is absolutely true. And I always seek evolution. Evolving is a normal way of life. I see evolution the same way a person that's on a respirator seeks breath.
Yes.
That's how I look for evolution. So every day I'm trying to push myself past my boundaries, or I'm trying to look for not only new ways to do certain things, but try to create my own way to do certain things. Going back to the art style that I've been using lately, that's all. You will never see another person artwork look like the way how I did my work. And and I stumbled upon doing this particular style.
Okay.
I'm learning how to do something else. And I was like, you know what? Let me try this. And it went from something small, and it just turned into this big thing that everybody's like, yo, how much you charge for that? So, a wise young brother today told me something that really hit me. He said, if people don't think you're crazy, then you're normal just like everybody else. And when he said that to me, I just looked at him. I almost shed a tear because to me, that's how deep it was.
Yeah.
Shouts out to my homie, Big Sauce God. I know I'm pretty sure he's watching right now. So thank you for that little tidbit, little homie. I appreciate you, kid. But what he's saying was the absolute truth. And okay, the Joker. Everybody looked at the Dark Knight, right? I mean, the Dark Knight. You see how insane he was?
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why he was insane because he was super intelligent and he was doing things out of the norm.
Okay.
I could relate to his character more than I could relate to Batman. Because it takes a certain level of intelligence to do the things that he did. And you're instantaneously deemed crazy or insane. Two things that people fear: what they can't control and what they don't understand.
Okay. Now, I have a question on YouTube. Like I said, people, 3 major platforms. You could watch Charm City Direct TV. Let's Talk with Edigga. And it comes from Mr. Charles Leggett the second. He said, do you feel the art world has innovated or diminished itself? And that question comes from Mr. Charles Leggett the second on YouTube. Like I said, people, if you're not familiar with Facebook, there's other 2 options. You could go to YouTube at Charm City Direct TV, or you could go to Periscope, which is Twitter's streaming engine, at Charm City Direct. No TV, just Charm City Direct. And post your questions and your comments. So do you feel the art world has innovated or diminished, in your opinion, Exo?
I feel as though the art world has innovated. And the reason why I say that, because you really, number one, you got to put this into perspective.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what form of art it is, whether it's with the pencil and paper or it's with the music. So let's talk about the artistic side. I'll get to the music later. Well, Exo Skeleton is not here.
Okay.
Exo Skeleton is here. So in the art aspect, one of the things that I could use to say that it's innovated is the one thing that everybody all knows and love that's been going on: superhero movies.
Yes.
Where do all superhero movies come from? Comic books. Who created comic books? Different artists. Superhero movies has went from the original black and white Superman, Batman, all the way to April 26th, Avengers Endgame. Wow. If you take that big ass gap and you see where it came from versus to where it's at now, all the CG graphic works, all of that, that's art. Someone had to sit there, Jack Kirby had to sit there and draw Thor. Steve Buscemi had to sit there and draw Daredevil. Stan Lee had to talk to Joe Quesada or George Perez or Alex Ross or Jim Lee. I'm naming off artists, by the way.
Yeah.
Or a black African American female artist such as Phil Richardson, who's working on the Black Panther series. All these people had to be talked to in order to create everything that we love, from Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Black Panther, Daredevil, Batman, Superman, all that. It all started with probably a 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 10-year-old, whoever, to just pick up a pencil, drawing their favorite thing, and then the shit being pushed past the point that they probably found into this thing that we all, like, no pun intended, marvel at. So, art is innovative. You can also look at art being innovative as in designer clothes, designer fashion. Everybody loves, dressing and looking nice and stuff like that, but it had to take a person to sit there and look at the human figure and take a piece of fabric,
yes,
and stitch it and wove it into something that we all know and love. Like, hell, this tie. Somebody had to do that. So art is innovative, and it's always going to be innovative. Somebody always needs something either drawn or created. So I also, before I go to the music, I also have graphic engineering background. So when I worked with Spears Vine and Associates, helping I was part of the team that did the restoration of Mercy Hospital. That whole floor that I worked on, it all started with point A to point B, and then it just spiraled, and it's like, okay, this is what we like, we're going to go with it. The plans had to be drawn out. I had to do the blueprint, hand it to whoever was in charge of the construction team, the worker and all that, and then boom, there you go. Mercy Hospital has been restored, restored, and all that. The Under Armour building, all that, anything that needs to be drawn. The PC, this surface that I'm using, whatever you use, it all started with a 2D rough sketch. They probably sitting in the bar. I got an idea for this rectangular thing. They got a little circle that can look into your soul. I'm gonna call it a cell phone. That's gonna be called a webcam. Boom. That's how it's created. So art is always innovative. It would art will never diminish itself. Now, musically, it's innovative. Because you're going to go from to buddy, you're a poor man. So it goes from that to that, and you could go into any crowd, yo, and I don't give a fuck what it is. You can either play Queen or you can bomb atomically, like Inspector Deck, and it just brings people together. So that form of art will never diminish. Let's X out the fact that different genres got a lot of bullshit going on. Everything is not always going to be what it is. Hip hop is no longer the hip hop that I grew up with. Hip hop is no longer the backpacker. It's something totally different. R&B doesn't have the soul like with Anita Baker and Whitney Houston and them like that no more. It doesn't exist. It probably does, but not the way that I felt. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that will never diminish neither. You know, I don't think there's ever going to be another Motley Crue. I don't think we're ever going to get another Fleetwood Mac. None of that is going to happen. But we still have great musicians. We still have great people making dope music. Yeah. So that form of art is never going to diminish. You know, poetry, you know, it's no flowing waters. You got people like Paul with Shakespeare, you know, spitting dope poems and shit like that. So no matter what form of art, it's never going to diminish. It's always going to be innovative.
That's what's up. Before we go, tell everybody how they can contact you.
Don't contact me. That's how you can contact me. Say no. No. So if y'all want to get in contact with Exo Skeleton, the Golden Face Killer, you can follow me on Facebook at ex.organizer. That's how you get me on Facebook. On Twitter is at Exo Skeleton. That's EXO_skeleton. Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram at Exo Skeleton. You can also follow Red Designs. It would be react_engage_destroy designs. Paul the Shakespeare, you are that though. I need you to shut up and change your name for crying out loud.
I don't know what she's talking about.
So she is the most modest, dopest person you will ever meet. She has her moments. I'm not that good, blah blah blah. But when she knows she killed something, she will be on herself like, yo, I fucked that up, son. You did. You really did. So was that all my handles? Yeah. Oh, on YouTube, Red Designs, same way, R.E.DESYGNZ. That's how you find us on YouTube. I do got some stuff coming down the pipeline. I'll be sharing a little stuff here and there. I talked about the art gallery. I'll Google you, but snaps! Thank you. I hope I'm Googleable. Like I don't think I'm there yet. I'm gonna get there though. I don't know if I'm Googleable yet. If I put her name in, yo, and she had like 3 pages, I'm looking like shit. That's serious.
Yeah, that's serious right there. Googleable.
like, God, like you are Googleable. Like, oh my God. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, so our show that's happening. I'm working with different people. I'm working with Mystique, his clothing line. Shout out to my homeboy Keith. I have some. Oh, there we go. I can help. I can help too. It's a children's book created by Melkia and the illustrator.
Okay.
4 books basically talk about big sister, little sister, big brother, little brother. Basically showing the life of being a big sister or a big brother,
Okay.
teaching their younger siblings, with how to attack life and what they're doing for them and helping them grow, helping them be strong so they could, go on in this world. So that's basically what the book is. I'm the author. I mean, I'm the illustrator. I'm not the author. I'm not a good writer. Melkia is an excellent writer. So that's all her. Everything is her. I just drew the shit out. That's actually one of the most completed projects I ever did. Like it's this closest thing I'll get to doing a comic book.
Okay.
So I thank her. It was a labor of love. I appreciate her home and thank you so much. I appreciate you for grabbing my crazy ass and just working with me. I do have other things going on. Let's see. Outside of music, I'm just basically trying to control different things. Of course, the music videos, I don't do them a lot, but whenever I have an idea or something like that, I always use my squad as a guinea pig or myself,
Okay.
So that's happening. As a matter of fact, we are getting ready to shoot a video for one of the songs from Off of Invaders. So when that happens, of course, everybody will know. But the billboard going on North Avenue, controlled by Led Baltimore. The billboard, my artwork will be up there soon.
Wow.
So that's major. That's dope. Like they're like, yeah, we got you on the list. Just a matter of months. We'll be out there. So when it happens, of course, everybody gonna find out. I'm just trying. I'm really trying to push my artwork.
Yeah.
To another level, like the same level as my music. I want to push my artwork there, and then I'm gonna push it past it.
That's what's up.
That's where my heart is. I've been for years, and I don't see me putting this pencil down no time soon.
That's what's up. What advice could you give an aspiring artist right now? What would Exo Skeleton tell an inspiring artist that has a ton of work? He's trying to get it seen. He or she trying to get it seen, but having trouble doing it. What can you tell them right now?
Hold up. I'm about to give you an example. Hold that thought. You want to know? I'm about to show you. Angel. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Come here, child. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my aspiring artist. My 30-year-old daughter, Angel. She's actually pretty good.
Okay.
So, she want to get her artwork out there and all this other good stuff. This is what I would tell her. Look, check this out. It's going to be rough at times, but you keep going. Even if you look at your own artwork and it's not pleasing to your eye, don't stop. You always seek knowledge. There's going to be nights you're not going to get no sleep.
I know.
There's going to be nights where you're not going to be able to think straight.
Yes.
At those times, you just walk away for a minute, breathe, collect yourself, and tell yourself you got this. And just know that me and your mother are always going to be proud of you. Do it to the best of your abilities. If you love it, then you love it. If everybody else hate it, fuck them. That's all there is to it. As long as you like it, that's your baby. Whenever you draw something, you giving birth to your child, and you take care of that child, just like we take care of y'all. Okay, you do it out of love, and you do it out of love, and you do it to the best of your abilities, and you never limit yourself. Okay. Okay.
Waiting on my Batman origami.
Still waiting on Batman origami. And same thing for you, Daigoro. Say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody. Hey.
Hey. Yo, that was the dopest advice that I ever experienced on this show, man. I want to say thank you again from the bottom of my heart for coming on, sharing your art, your passion for the art, and taking that next step into the venture, man. I just want to say thank you and commend you for all the great things that you're doing and all the great things that you will be doing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because it's embracing myself, because I'm almost certain it's getting ready to be a lot. Yeah. I know what it is. And I'm Lord knows I'm ready for it. It's high time. It's high time.
That's what's up. Hey, man, thanks again for coming on the show, and we definitely going to be chopping it up real soon, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Thank you for having me. Real quick, shout out to everybody that's watching, and I appreciate every one of y'all. I'm not going to sit here and name names because I don't want nobody to get jealous, so I'm just going to say everybody, but I will name one name. She is laying right there, my baby. Part of my inspiration. I love you, sweetie. Thank you. Love you. Okay, but everybody else, I thank y'all. Y'all are fucking awesome. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. I apologize for being a fucking headache. Y'all know something's wrong with me. I love you for sticking in my corner regardless, because y'all got on my damn nerves too. So I'm here. But whatever. But that's what's up. Edigga, you are the fucking man, dude. I appreciate Lazarus, my brother, my oldest bro. I love you, bro. Hello, bro. I love you. Edigga, you are the man, yo. I don't say this a lot, but I love you, bro. You are the
I love you too, man.
You are that dude, yo. You are that fucking dude, yo. Since day one. And I remember when I met you at the Crown Awards, and I do remember what I said to you.
Yeah.
I said, you don't fucking win, we're going to blow this bitch up. That's exactly what I said to you. And you won. And I was happy. Good, I ain't got to catch a case today. Sweet deal.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, man. Bro, like I said in a broadcast, I told who I was talking to. I told Polis, I don't say this phrase often, but when I say this phrase to people, I genuinely fuck with you. When I say this phrase, whenever you need me, you know how to reach me. You know how to get in contact with me, and I'll make it happen, man, for real. And that's real shit right there, for real.
Definitely, man. You have a special place in this wretched heart of mine, sir.
That's real shit.
Yeah, man. This is good, yo. I feel good. I'm high as hell. I didn't even have to smoke. Well, thank God I had smoke. But
this is
good.
Thanks for coming on the show, and I definitely going to be chopping up with you soon, man.
All right, man. You take it easy. Bye, everybody. Go to sleep. Good night. I gotta wake up at 3 a.m., so I'm going to sleep too. Good night.
All right. That was my good friend, Exo Skeleton, live on Let's Talk with Edigga. If you would like to be a guest on Let's Talk with Edigga, it's real simple. You send your inquiries to Perry Management. Don't send them to Charm City Direct 73 no more. You send them to Perry Management at Perry Management at Perry Management at gmail.com. Let me see if I can write that. Let me see if I can put, y'all know how I am with typing and stuff. Perry Management. I should have had this before. No, I want to capitalize management. At Perry Management at gmail.com. Make sure you go there, express your interest. There it is right there. Perry Management, Perry Management dperrymanagement@gmail.com. Make sure you send your inquiries there and tell them I would like to be a guest on Let's Talk with Edigga live on Charm City Direct TV. You can watch the shows of Charm City Direct TV by going to 3 major platforms. Of course, you could go to Facebook at facebook.com/Charm City Direct TV, or you could go to Periscope, which is the streaming engine for Twitter. Didn't know that. At Charm City Direct, no TV, Charm City Direct, or you could go to YouTube at Charm City Direct TV. Make sure you check us out. Make sure you're a part of the conversation. Shout out to Mr. Charles Leggett II for his question for Mr. Exo Skeleton. Make sure you follow Exo Skeleton. The brother is deep. The brother is dope. The brother is talented. He is awesome. What can I say? We need more visual artists to step forward and make some stuff happen with these local art galleries and local art showcases. Shout out to Millie Vanderwood. Shout out to Studio 23. Hello, Rello. Shout out to you guys for making that happen. Shout out to Exo Skeleton for opening that door a little bit wider for these local artists to display their talent. Shout out to Red Designs. We're going to be seeing some dope. Let me say that again. We're going to be seeing some dope pieces from this brother real soon. So keep a watch out for that. Hey, you've been great as always. That's it. That's all. Hey, I holler at you when I smile at you. Peace.